This'll last.
Another signal. Must be closing in on the signal. Find a way up to the Tallneck's head. Gone. I think I can leap onto the Tallneck from here. to its head. Machine saw me. Tasty.
Can people get up there? Ain't afraid to die, ain't afraid to
If they light that signal, it'll make a lot of noise.
You're dead.
Still sniffing around.
This isn't the embrace, Nora. You really are lost.
Finally.
The old ones once built metal cities. Now they're nothing but scrap for that fossil.
later.
It's always the ones you least expect to cause trouble.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
Willingly live on piles of scrap taken from the old ones.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed... Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all culture.
What happened to Earth? Nothing to do with us.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, I'll have a fight. My words.
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Aaron, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
If this keeps up, I'll be broke in a month.
Are all Nora women so brazen? Well, what can you expect from savages?
City's locked down on account of the murder.
It's always the merchants who suffer.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody loses people they care about. Tears don't change that.
Don't worry. Any tears I had just froze up.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. Now I'm supposed to...
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days. Would you like to buy something today?
Hide in his palace! Till they see blood for blood! Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
A terrifying thunderjar named Red Moth roams the south, and no one can defeat it.
Half the challenge of building a business in the Sunbelt is teaching folks what truth...
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Owen's family. Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat.
How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses, too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
And the peace be everlasting.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Corruption spreads. More sunless days are coming.
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Ah, good shards. Enough to buy...
Okay, stop there, if you want me to hear you.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor, so I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. I paid up front. Well,
So now you're hiring someone to find the light.
You're a...
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares. But you send other...
All right, more of an opportunist. Risky opportunities. All right.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk, and you look like you know your way around. If it's true they walk among machines without fear and payment on... Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain...
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations.
Am I a member now?
No. You're only a fledgling. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk.
So I need to find...
Yes. But a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time.
I've overcome worse odds.
Upstairs. Present yourself to the Sun Hawk at...
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Wonderful. By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge, Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and but I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or...
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in... I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader, he was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a...
What do you want with
you hunters and your badges? I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, I can give you up to 3 weapons. 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these.
I'm a little short on...
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to...
I've seen better.
Afraid he might hurt his brother if he attacks someone. I've always wondered, are all you kind hunters Excuse us.
The sacred land, but yes.
Huh. Tell me.
Of course.
But that is what you're doing, right?
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too?
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw.
I'm sorry to hear.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis.
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken.
So? I've taken down a lot.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge?
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sun.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place.
Who is this Legan?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and...
I'm ready to hunt.
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis boil.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Leave the rest.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good.
No.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your trap, they consist of a hollow. If you bring me these vessels in...
What sort of ritual were these?
I'm convinced they were used in... Some people believe they were used for... But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for...
Are you sure people...
Drink? Out of... Yes. Trade... I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve in. You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Won't find better wares. There are no shadows under the moon. These aren't goods, they're necessities. Find goods for a fair price.
Lenora, I'm the mournful Nama.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for...
No. I know...
I see. Well, these people seek to honor their loved, but there are obstacles. While Meridian holds...
What?
The first pilgrim is he waits there now. This Utaro lost. A shrine was built there to ward off the machine, and the Banuk would paint a mark on us. They need no beckoning.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines.
All I can ask for is your charity.
Naman, rituals and prayers.
No. But it can help those who grieve.
I didn't think your priesthood.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is now, our hoods make us blind.
The killing.
Yes.
Why did the priest...
Sometimes we call...
Huh. You're disappointed with this...
I spent my whole life... Even he couldn't turn me away. He said...
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us, and so we are left to wear...
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memory.
Sure as the sun's rising now, so I'm wanting you to do it for yourself.
Machines killing people all over the sun. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't...
Always the ones
You
you
there!
least
Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals, and if only you'd use it to help me.
Tell me about the robbery.
It was brazen and professional. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow.
Why would someone...
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lanthorn.
Okay.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. He was killed in battle during the liberation.
How did your nephew wind up?
Most of the old clergy backed the man as an honor guard to a veteran. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew, and after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the...
I'll see what I can do.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. And listen, all I want is the sword. If I can get it back...
You saw the thief...
My back was to the wall, you see? He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword.
Would you like to buy something today? Hope the day brings correct kindness. Don't pass up these goods.
The thief broke the lattice on the drops of blood.
Buy what you
leading
need,
away.
leave the rest. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail is here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Check out these wares.
Did someone run past?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone?
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying it.
Not a damn thing. Just...
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Don't pass up these goods.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the...
What? No.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your...
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. The shards will go to people.
You expect me to...
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going in.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Take a look at these wares. Don't pass up these goods.
Nora, are you? Such fascinating customs.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Definitely awake now. Brew that up later.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner, Nassan, disappeared. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire...
I'll consider it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact, but be careful.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in. It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went. Shadow Conjure first. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
I'll survive! Come on, you bombs! Fight back! Bloody rout! Hardly a hit! Something broke! Ah!
Let no foe stand!
Regroup, Large! Bring! These miserable chumps! May this crush the enemy! Doesn't kill me. Fail the enemy! Warning! That hurt! They're gonna wipe us out! Come on!
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Duck! Okay, take it down!
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again.
Why would anyone follow a
I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't want her
Coming back from this one. Close in! Be it! Don't turn your back on the enemy! I'm done! Am I done? Let me die! This
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good...
Can people get up there?
Getting too old.
And all it stands for will fall before shadow. Help me, please! We're getting picked off! What is me? By the sun, bleed 'em!
I'm out. Kenjiv sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me.
Can't be too prepared. Kindeev told me about the cause.
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people inside.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named...
Beg a high blood for help? But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall.
Do it all. Only the finest. Like to buy something today?
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from all this from a stolen sword.
Would you like to buy?